Hello friends, I am Manisha Sapkade. Due to this lockdown for COVID-19, it is not possible to meet our students and teach them. But today I am so happy and thankful to God to give me this opportunity to connect with my students and teach them. So today I am starting my teaching with Standard 8 and I am going to deliver a lecture on poem 1.1 and the name of the poem is A Time to Believe, which is written by B.J. Morbitzer. Friend, I hope you will enjoy this poem. This is an optimistic poem and the poet wanted to convey the message that one must believe sincerely and imagine that which has never been imagined before. Trust in the Creator's plan and realize that one has immense potentials to release one's dreams. Let's see the poem A Time to Believe. To believe is to know that every day is a new beginning. It's to trust that miracles happen and dreams really do come true. To believe is to see angels dancing among the clouds. To know the wonder of a stardust sky and a man in the moon. To believe is to know the value of nurturing heart, the innocence of a child's eyes and the beauty of an aging hand. For it is through their teachings we learn to love. To believe is to find the strength and courage that lies within us when it is time to pick up the pieces and begin again. To believe is to know we are never alone, that life is a gift and this is our time to cherish it. To believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen and all our hopes and dreams are within reach if only we believe. Before starting this poem, let's see the new words from this poem. The first one is stardust. It is adjective and its meaning having a magical quality. The second one is nurturing. It is also adjective and its meaning providing nourishment, care and protection. Then aging. It is also adjective and meaning growing old. The next one is cherish. It is verb and its meaning is hold something as very dear and of great value. The next one is within reach. It is phrase and its meaning possible to achieve. And the last one is miracle. It is noun and its mean an amazing and extraordinary event. Now let's see the first stanza. Look at the first stanza. To believe is to know that every day is a new beginning. It's to trust that miracles happen and dreams really do come true. As I told that this is a optimistic poem and through this the poet wanted to convey the message of belief. The belief on the time that tells the reader what is meant to believe. The poet uses everyday images to convey a message of positivity which would appeal to all who wish to realize their dreams. In this first stanza, the poet defines believing as knowing that each day is new and full of promise, that miracles would happen and dreams would come true. Means if we believe in ourselves, if we are believe in do something, so definitely the miracle will be there in our life and we can fulfill our dreams that we have seen. Now pay attention on the second stanza. To believe is to see angels dancing among the clouds, to know the wonder of stardust sky and the wisdom of the man in the moon. See, in the stanza we have seen one new word, that is stardust. I have already tell you the meaning of stardust. Stardust means having a magical quality. Here he continues by saying that believing means accepting the impossible things will eventually come to pass and trusting in the plans of the creature. Now in this second stanza, angels are mentioned who are dancing among the clouds and the windows of the man in the moon. Now see, these both things are not possible, but he is saying to accept impossible things and trusting in the plans of the creator of the world. Means if we trust in the God, definitely the all things will be good and we can complete our dream, that whatever we have seen in our life. Now look at the third stanza. To believe is to know the value of a nurturing heart, the innocence of a child's eyes, and the beauty of an aging hand. For it is through their teaching we learn to have. He again says that to believe is realizing the value of a caring heart, the innocence of a child's eyes, and the beauty of experience, as it is through this that one learns to love others selflessly. Here, caring hearts means we should realize the value of the person who is nurturing us, caring and loving us. As we know, who is nurturing us? Obviously our parents, grandparents, friend, brothers, sister, these all person that who loves us very much, and they careful about us. So we must take care of these all persons and we must nurturing these all people. As here, child is the representative of selfless love, because we know that children are innocent and they don't have the feeling of hate, jealousy and enmity about others. They only know to love others without expecting anything. And the aging means growing hand or growing old. We has taken the experience of the word, and in this stage of the life the people know the truth of the life, and that's why they have also got the importance of love. So we must love to learn, we must have to learn how to love others selflessly. From these three things, means from the nurturing hearts, the child eyes and the aging hand, we should learn how to love selflessly to the other person. These are the three more important examples, three most important person and most important examples of life. From them we can teach the very good lesson, that is to love selflessly others. Now pay attention on the first stanza. To believe is to find the strength and courage that lies within us when it is time to pick up the pieces and begin again. See, it is so good and so important stanza for us, because through this stanza the poet wanted to give us an important message which is related to believe. That in this stanza he wanted to tell us that to believe also means that one must realize that there is a power which lies within each of us, which teaches us to pick up the fallen pieces of our life and rebuild it yet again. Means if we have, suppose we have seen and dreamed, but it is broken, we could not complete that dream. So the poet is telling us that we should instead of feeling the sad, we should stand again and we should collect the all efforts and we should try to get that new things again. For the example, suppose if we have got less mark in particular subjects, so we have seen the dream that we should get the more and more or out of marks from that particular subject, but now this time getting the less subject, we have already broken our dream. So here, instead of crying or feeling sad, we can do one thing, that we can again stand up and collecting the all powers. We should start to get our dream successful. Means we can start to do hard study to get the full marks or out of marks whatever we have seen. Now see the fifth stanza. To believe is to know we are never alone, that life is a gift and this is our time to cherish it. See, this is also so lovely stanza, especially it is my favorite stanza because in this stanza the poet is telling us to believe is to know we are never alone. Means he is telling us that in this life we are not the alone person because this life is a gift of God, and we instead of becoming negative about this life, we should cherish it. The poet adds that to believe is to realize that life is a gift and we are never alone. He concludes the poem on a note of positivity by saying that to believe means waiting patiently. Means indirectly, whatever life the God has given us, we must cherish it. We must have to careful about the life. And as we know that if someone gave us any gift, so we are keeping that gift very properly, and we are always taking the care of that gift. For the example, on your birthday, if someone gave you your favorite gift, that time what you are doing, you are keeping that gift very properly and always taking the care of that gift, isn't it? So this way our life is also the gift which is given by the God. So in this life we are not alone, the God is with us. There are so many persons in our life, they are with us. For the example, our parents, our grandparents, our brothers, sisters, our friends, these all persons are there for us. So we have to careful, we have to cherish our life like a gift. Now let's see the last stanza. To believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen, and all our hopes and dreams are within reach if only we believe. Again see, this is also so beautiful stanza. In this stanza what the poet is telling us, that we should believe means we should wait the things patiently in hope that wonderful surprises will come our way as our hopes and dreams will be finally achieved. So we must be keep the hope, we must keep the belief that the whatever things we have dreamed, that will be definitely come true in a day. So what is the title of this poem? A Time to Believe. Means we must have to believe in time, we must have to believe in God, we must have to believe that each and everything whatever we have dreamed, and we have to take the efforts for that, and there definitely one day we can fulfill our dream. So this is the poem which is given by the B.J. Morbizar. It is so beautiful and optimistic poem. I hope you have understood this poem. Dear students, now this is your favorite task, that I hope you have understood this poem properly. If you are having any doubt, so you can ask me. See, your favorite task is your homework, that I can understand from many days you are at home only and you are becoming so bored. As I know my students that they are so clever students, they like to do study. So for you, I have made some homeworks. Now I am giving you this homework. You have to complete this homework yourself at home. Okay? The question number 1 is rearrange the letters to make meaningful words occurring in the poem. That below 8 words are given, that is jumble words, and from these words you have to rearrange the letters, and from these letters you have to make a meaningful words. Understood? And that word should be occur in the poem only. Means indirectly you have to search the particular words from the poem. The poem I have already shown you. Through that poem you can solve this question. Now let's see the second question. Write words from the poem that describe the following. As I have described the poem, I have explained this poem. So you have to describe the following words. Means with the help of the following words, you have described it with the help of poem. See, 5 words are given. The first one is sky, second is heart, the third is hand, fourth one is beginning, and the last and fifth one is surprises. So, my children, best luck. Do homework. Enjoy your holidays. Stay home. Stay safe. Now, bye and take care. We will meet in the next video for the next lesson. Bye. Take care. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe it.